ইন্দোনেশিয়ার কবি ও গদ্যকার এউইথ বাহার। পৃথিবীতে বিভিন্ন ভাষায় অনুবাদ হয়েছে তাঁর বই। সম্পাদনা করেছেন 12টির বেশি বই। সমান্তরাল ভাবনার এই পর্যায়ের সাক্ষাৎকার এউইথ বাহারের সঙ্গে।
Hello, my name is Ewith Bahar from Indonesia. I am a poet and writer. Why I write? Well, I'm fully aware that for acquiring education not only through university, good books are foremost a source of knowledge. And in my capacity as writer, I want to take a part in providing or producing good books for educational matter, for culture, humanity, and the world. As far as I remember, I started writing since I was in an elementary school through diary. Unawareingly, since then, I learned how to analyze, how to conclude things through what I perceive, what I see, what I hear, and what I read, and also learn to make my writing composition as well. My writing habit shaped me and built my character, my way of thinking, my self-discipline, my self-awareness, and of course eventually strengthening my whole personality. Years later, when I enter my working world in radio and television industry, in hotel industry, and also in educational institution, I found that my writing activity was more intensive because writing was a main part of my jobs. My love towards writing thickening then. And now I know, I'm convinced, very, very convinced that writing is my true calling. I write consciously to fulfill my calling. Because of my loyalty towards writing too, I then found my new episode in life as a mentor and speaker of writing for healing matter. It means that it is not only writing that I should go through, but also I have to involve myself more into psychology matters or psychology issues to understand man's behavior, to understand human's brain mechanism, and to understand and know about mental and emotional diseases and disorders and many more. So I write for my patient. It is a very, very important factor. Also for my mind and body health and for life. There are so many reasons why people are writing. One of them is to leave a legacy that will be delivered down from generation to generation. Life is a serious matter but so short and temporary. Everyone has his own episode, and during their life so many things happened that cannot be known by people in the next generation. So I think books are tremendous gift to inherit knowledge and wisdom in order to make a young generation will live their life much better. In some of my books, I revive Indonesian culture and heritage for influencing people to respect Indonesian grand history and its treasures. And of course, I want the world to know them as well. And in my one of my poetry books, Sonata Borobudur, I portrait Borobudur Temple from different aspects and from various angles. Borobudur Temple is one of UNESCO's World Cultural Heritage, and this book, my book about Borobudur Temple, as a sign of my love towards my country. I want to preserve our grand culture in a form of poetry. I wrote more than 50 poems in that book. And soon I also will publish another book about pantun, and it will be a combination of essay and poetry anthology. Pantun is Indonesian traditional poem that has been stipulated by UNESCO as well as an intangible cultural heritage on December 2020 last year. So that's what I want to convey to through my writing. One of them for bringing my beloved country Indonesia and its rich culture to be widely known. I'm greedy in reading and admire so many writers. In literature context, I love some Indonesian writers like Pramudia Anantatur, Sapardi Djoko Damono, Ahmad Tohari, and many more. I love also Neruda, Murakami, Allen Ginsberg, Robert Frost, and many more. But Robert Frost, the one I like mostly, because in his poems I always can find so many wisdom, positive vibes, and good point of view in perceiving life. I think he inspired and influenced me much. We have similar tendency in using nature elements in composing poems. I love the way he treats the elements to be not only aesthetic in a poem, but also metaphorical and philosophical. Robert Frost always can find beauty and meaning in the commonplace objects. I don't want to limit myself in composing my poems. I tried writing so many poetry forms like couplet, triplet, quatrain, and sonata. In this global era, I think it is good if poets not only writing in their own mother language, but it is good if they write in other language that are more widely known by many other people in the world, like French or English. Because we have a mission to unite the world through poetry, and it encourages us as well to learn a lot. I myself learn and read so many contemporary and traditional poems from many other countries like ghazal and haiku. I composed so many haikus, but because I have a responsibility towards my own culture, I also focus in writing our own traditional poem, Indonesian traditional poem, in a quatrain form, pantun that I previously mentioned, but not limiting me to use and learn another form from other countries, and not limiting me to use foreign language as well, like English. This is wonderful, I think. I even expect many more platforms like Samantara Bhatna to enhance our poetry movement. From my perspective, poetry is something very serious and very important for our life and our world. This world needs poetry and the poets need more channels to spread their messages to every corner of this universe. And now I want to recite my own poem titled Until Someday. until Sunday, when the eternal light surrounds, and I fade away to a vast eternity, started a winged life with no desires. No more lusty temptation, no darkness, no gloom, but celestial shine, leading to a certainty that earth could never afford. In this no-name land, no parts to be remembered, no memories to be traced. I just lost my logical sense, because this eternity existed without start and without end. The only thing that I recognize, a bizarre ceiling above, that I call a purer sky, which to the land under my legs. I wave goodbye. Thank you, Samantara Babna, for giving me a chance. Success for you.